Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to...
Why do you say that? Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal? Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist. That part got blurry for me. The stench. But you are right, I was ready to call. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over. It was an irregular field autopsy. We also we were thorough with the list of injuries too. I need a copy of that autopsy for processing.
You tilt your... I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something. You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough. The genitals in his breeches continue to be unnoteworthy.
Can't get enough of that dick.
Do you think we missed some?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast. Hey, wasn't there a giant ice bear sarcophagus below that building? Now, that's an overstatement. Let's move. With every hour, whatever we are looking...
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden.
It's certainly an eccentric choice.
But the optics on this are awful. Your visual confirms. You could...
Shall we go and get the body then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
The body is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the bishop. Then 10 more days to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. A dead body in a nice bare fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done. No, not really. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in a nice bare fridge. This story does not leave this room. Did we though? Okay, maybe we did. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting. Your arm reaches out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a rubber spider, your gloved hand crawls on his features. Everything is silent, all around. They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in. Only the little one fits. The flesh changes. The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider. The oral cavity is cold and moist. You're on the right track. vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. You see a hole, barely visible to the... an abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
A black trickle of liquid runs in. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 feet. Yes, that's what this part is called. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What? This man will never sleep again. Your yellow fingers slide into the remains of the limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The lieutenant answers with a... Your fingers are all the way in now. Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels ice-cold serrated metal. Its edges cut right through the latex and into your finger.
Can you get to it?
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium. The object that is in there stops just...
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger.
Good, good.
The inside of the head feels cold with a plop. Your hand emerges from the mouth. The garden glove is covered in blood right up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower.
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the bag.
A non-caliber. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact. No, you deserve it. We can log it later. We need to add an item to the injury list. High velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue, small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound? Opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark.
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead. Dead.